Being married is no longer the standard for women. A lot of us are starting to see that we are better alone. Marriage used to be a thing. Like, you really needed a man at one point. You really needed a husband at one point because women really did not even have rights. Let's keep that real. We couldn't even work at a certain point. And when we started working, we were getting paid pennies. That's why when you hear them stories about your grandparents and your ancestors and all those type of things where they was marrying our grandmothers when they was real young, having outside kids, and grandpa really wouldn't shit because a lot of those times, they were getting married.
This sound like one of the women that been hurt by Lil Jon Jon and them a few years ago, and she been living in misery right now. And she want everybody to be miserable. At the end of the day, goddamn it, marriage would always be the standard. I'm so sorry. Like, what are you here on this planet for? Like, if you take away the money, you take away all the design, all of the trips, all that bullshit right there. What do you got to fall back on? Love. So this is a lie. Like like you shouldn't steer young women in this direction at the end of the day. Second of all, like how you gonna diss like granddaddy wasn't shit or whatever because he had outside kids. Number one, uh I personally feel like cheating is in human nature. And if you think I'm lying or bullshitting or whatever, we'll have your own opinion about it. But if you know what I'm saying, if you be realistic, ask yourself this: how many people do I know that ain't cheated on nobody, and how many people I know that ain't never been cheated on? I guarantee you, it ain't fucking many. So at the end of the day, that got to be natural behavior for human beings. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere down the line, we fighting against our natural will. So don't blame Granddaddy for fighting against his natural will, because at the end of the day, he went out and bust his ass goddamn 40, 50, 60 hours a week and brought his check home to goddamn feed everybody. At the end of the day, they got to count for something. If not, then you ungrateful as fuck. So at the end of the day, let's finish the video or whatever.
Married just to get married because that's all they could do. They were not getting married because of love. They was getting married because of the benefits of a marriage. Today there are no more benefits. Today we are
Man, shit is said ain't no more benefits in marriage. Oh my god. Come on, man. You got to be bullshit. You got to be kidding me, cuz. I know you see all these goddamn rich men goddamn it divorcing these women and leaving them millionaires. What the hell do you mean ain't no benefits in marriage? No, marriage is a goddamn business. At the end of the day, it done turned into a business, especially for women. It's big business. Cause at the end of the day, now y'all looking for the nigga with the most money. That way I can say I did get married to him. And then if I ain't really feeling him, divorce his ass a few years later and become a millionaire myself.
working just as hard as men, if not harder. We take on most of the fucking work in a marriage: kids, house, cooking, emotional. Like, we take on all that baggage. Like, we are really on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to a marriage, to the point that it no longer serves us at this.
Marriage have always served women. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whichever way you want to look at it, at the end of the day, cause I ain't seen Jeff Bezos, I ain't seen Bill Gates, I ain't seen none of these rich motherfuckers punching no clocks, which means that they was the boss. A lot of them women back in the day, they weren't punching no goddamn clocks, bro. The man go out, get the money, bring it home, bring the check home to her. She take care of the bills, woo woo. Give him a little bit, get back and forth to work, and that was that. That means she didn't really punch no clocks for real. And to me, the only person that ain't punching no goddamn clock is a boss. So I feel like women had it better back then. You know what I'm saying? This thing that they want to be equal to men and want to be right beside the man financially or whatever. Who cares? Like that don't dictate nothing, bro. Like men don't even give a damn about that. So at the end of the day, it's like you doing that for your own beneficial reasons. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying. So we not sitting back mad that women is getting money now. Like that's an additive. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like it's a plus if I get a chick with some money, but that ain't what I'm really out here looking for, cause it's naturally in me to take care of my woman. I'm supposed to take care of her. She ain't supposed to be taking care of me. You know what I'm saying? And any man that's letting a woman take care of him, to me, that's a sorry excuse as a man. Unless she get paid way more money than he get paid. Other than that, bro, That's a sad excuse as a man. They let a woman just sit back and let a woman take care of him. So
Point. Granted, are there some good men still out there? I would like to think so. But I think those men are taken or fucking dead at this
I
point.
mean, at the end of the day, this to me, this just sound like I said earlier, that bitter woman who been, what I'm saying, scarred from past relations or whatever. Now she want to say that marriage ain't really, what I'm saying, a big deal. Come on, dog. Like I said earlier, like what are you living on this planet for? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can't knock them women from back in the days because at the end of the day, they was more into their family. And these women these days don't give a fuck about no family. You can't knock them. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what love is about. Your family, your kids, your husband, you know what I'm saying? Any woman that's going against that, bro, is living in misery. At the end of the day, don't nobody want to live the rest of their life alone. Like, and I do get it that okay, you can make a lot of money now yourself. You don't got to be dependent upon no man. At the end of the day, you still gonna need a man though. When it all boils down to it, you're gonna need a man to do something. You know what I'm saying? And that attitude, I hate to say it, but you're gonna die old and lonely. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And you pushing that agenda out there is trying to help the younger girls be on the same shit. Cause like, you need your husband, bro. You need your man. You like as a man, you would never hear me say, I don't need no woman for nothing. Come on, boy. We talking about financial reasons. Yeah, of course I don't need her for nothing, but I need a woman, bro. You ain't gonna never hear that shit come out of my mouth. I need a woman. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so the women that put this, push this agenda, they dying on the inside. They hurt on the inside. They miserable on the inside. These ain't the people that you want to take advice from, bro. At the end of the day, these women right here is self-destructing. They trying to help you self-destruct. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like we ain't gonna act like it ain't people out there that's married and happily married because it is. It's people out there that live. I mean, at the end of the day, behind every great man is a greater woman, right? You know what I'm saying? You got to look at life a little different than just your little small little circle or whatever. A few dudes you done dealt with that and broke your heart. Hate to say it, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you chose them. You can't blame nobody for what you chose. At the end of the day, you chose them. You didn't have to choose them. You went after them niggas. Or when they hollered at you, you gave them a chance. Hey, look, at some point you got to blame yourself, right? You got a bad taste in men. You just don't know how to choose no man. Maybe it come from your father not spending enough time with you. Maybe you ain't having no older brothers or whatever, woo woo, that you had to learn from or whatever went on. But anyway it go, at the end of the day, or something like that. But you can't go after all men. I mean, act like goddamn, the men back then wasn't shit, whatever you want to call it, woo woo woo. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, evil has always been on this planet, bro. Like last time I checked, Eve made Adam bite the apple. You feel me? So we born into it. We born into sin. We ain't sitting back like act like goddamn it we angels and nothing like that. We born into sin, bro. But yeah, like uh, any woman I feel like this, any woman that'll sit back and try to encourage people to not have a family, not like I mean, because at the end of the day, if you advocating for not getting married, I guess you advocating for not having kids too, because if not, then you gonna raise your kids by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I got 2 kids. At the end of the day, and I'm real active in mine. Like, bro, that's a hard ass fucking job. I salute to all of the single mothers out there trying to raise these kids by themselves. So at the end of the day, you sit back advocating for raising the kids by yourself, living alone and being lonely, bro. Nah, ain't nobody going for that, bro. Love is the strongest emotion on the earth. At the end of the day, it's the only thing that damn near heal, you know what I'm saying, pretty much all this hurt that's going on in the world. That's what's going on in the world now. So much hurt, so much pain. Everybody hate everybody, especially when it comes to men and women. Us in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, we hate each other because at the end of the day, somebody have lost track of their place on the team. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is a team. Life is a team. And if you lose track who you is, you over here trying to be goddamn Mike, knowing you Rasheed Wallace, bro, you out of pocket. You got to get back in order at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But it take all us to win. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, look at the successful people. All them they married. They got women around them. You know what I'm saying? It's something about the presence of a woman. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, to help the man. So anybody that's going against that, I'm sorry, bro, but you just you just a hating negative person, bro. Like at the end of the day, I ain't never seen nobody like get so caught up in promote not to love a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I get it if this nigga abusive. I get it if he cheating on you a lot. I get it if he ain't no good. I get it if he don't want to work. He sad as a case of a man. I get it if he don't treat your kids right. Whatever. But just talking about, no, we ain't finna be loving. No, get the fuck out of it. Number one, it ain't even in human nature. So you can't even avoid love. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them things. It's gonna happen. I don't give a damn if you don't want it to happen or do want it to happen. It's gonna happen. I look at it like it's a learning thing because at the end of the day, you can have a dog for 6 months and love your dog. You feel what I'm saying? So imagine you spending it with a woman or a woman spending it with you 6 months, bro. She's starting to develop feelings for you. 2 years, 3 years in, she in love with you, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't care how hard you try not to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how most people get caught cheating. Because they end up falling in love or having love for the other person. And it starts showing up in their behavior, you know what I'm saying, all over their body for real. And everything they do, but you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, your family gets stronger once you get married. Why wouldn't you want your family to be more powerful when you marry? At the end of the day, you don't want your kids to benefit off the things you and your husband could accumulate. Come on, man, your kids can benefit off of if you do it right, your grandkids and them too. Because at the end of the day, that knowledge that y'all passing down to them, they going to keep passing it down. That's why we hurt now. Everybody want to, no, I don't need nobody. You goddamn, that's bullshit. We do need each other. The fuck is we talking about? We don't need. Come on, dog. And you don't want to get the name and all of the shit that niggas do, bro. Like all of the come on, man, you can name it. Building houses, building cars, building whatever you name. Niggas damn near done it. You know what I'm saying? How could you even fix your mouth to say you don't need no man? Is you crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like, a woman ain't done half as much as men have done, and you don't hear no man saying, man, I don't need no woman, man. I don't need. Come on, man. That comes from bitterness. That comes from somebody that's been hurt on the inside. You've been hurt so bad that now you want to go against all men. All men ain't bad men. Just say you need to make better choices next time. Hate the fact, like I said, you ain't had nobody around you that you could have learned from or saw how this shit's supposed to go. And that's what's wrong with half the nation, pretty much. They ain't had no fathers in their lives and they ain't see how this shit really supposed to be going. So, just because you bitter, don't put that negativity on these young women. But anyway, let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.